My name's Owen, I'm 45 and I'm a veteran from Bury. I'm shining a light on veterans. Veterans have a big problem trying to cope with living in society, trying to cope with what's happened overseas, places like Iraq and Afghanistan, and coming back, trying to get back into normality is a big enough challenge without having to cope with thoughts of suicide and mental health problems. I came out the army in 2014. I had problems settling into civilian life. I felt people couldn't understand me. I felt out of place. I didn't understand the community I was trying to settle into. I felt a failure as a father, a failure as a husband. I also started having nightmares, and then I started considering a suicide plan. By the time I went to see the GP, late 2016, 2017, I'd considered a suicide plan twice. The first words that the GP asked me was, have I considered suicide? And I told him outright yes. Every day I do wake up, I do still think about taking my own life. But then when I see my two daughters, I see my wife, I don't want them growing up without a dad. I've had my low points, I've had my high points, but I've had people actually phone me up, you're doing all right. Do you want to come for a brew? Do you want to talk about it? The community that I'm in around now and the positivity that I'm contributing to it. I do a lot of running. I'm actually up at 5 o'clock in the morning running around Bury. Last year we raised over 10 grand for local causes. So these are the positive things that keep me going. So when that thought does crop into my head, then I'll start looking at the positive side of life. And the fact that, considering my military career, considering what I've done, considering what I've been through, I'm still here. I'm still here to tell my story, and I want to bring this out to people so that people can listen and they're not scared to actually talk. And if something like this helps just one life, then I'll be happy at that. With veterans, we look on each other's family. Don't want to see members of our own family going through problems or suffering in silence. People will see that there's help out there. We have something in the armed forces called the buddy-buddy system, where we look after each other. We keep an eye on each other, especially when people are going through times of the year when it's anniversaries of certain events, and they can turn to somebody, acting different or something like that, then somebody can pick up on that and speak to them. Even just having a brew and a chat, that often gets people talking. And like I said, a listening ear is always a good medication. But like I say, at the end of the day, it's a case of people need to help each other. We need to look after each other. Life is too important